He leads us all the way, playing proper football, the Sheffield United way. Ale, 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 ale.
Good morning, Vietnam! Welcome in, kiddos, to another fun-filled afternoon of some Sheffield United football as Sheffield United go away from Bramall Lane and head down the road to Ewood Park to take on Blackburn Rovers. I am your hostess with the mostest, set to bless your ears, eyes, lips with about 2.5 hours of just randomness as we go on a journey. I already said it, Blackburn Rovers, another one in the championship as we roll along, as we start to click off these matches thick and fast. And as I said, Blackburn Rovers host Sheffield United today. How's everybody feeling since last time out against Stoke? A comfortable 2-0 win. Yeah, I mean, there wasn't much going on in that one. It was a really comfortable win for Blade Yards. Do we see similar today, or is it a more stiffer competition than we are all hoping, or that we're kind of hoping? Because honestly, if Blackburn are like Stoke, that's going to be another snoozer. Good morning to Chat Row. I forgot to say good morning to them. I see Paul already in the chat this morning. You can be just like Paul and drop your score predictions in the chat. I will post them, but one caveat: once the whistle blows and they start this bad boy, they do not count. Good morning, good afternoon, good night to you, Paul. He's going 3-1 to the Blades. Brewster goal, that'd be a shocker. Put about 50 grand on that one. You'll probably hit for about $10 million. The odds are probably pretty long on that. So I will scroll across the bottom. The United lineup: Cooper, Gilchrist, Suter, Burrows, JLT makes a comeback. Raksaki, Souza, Arblaster, O'Hare, Moore, and the aforementioned Brewster, and now missing due to yellow card accumulation. Your guys' thoughts on the lineup? I think this thing screams no goals from either side. Who do we get a goal from if we do in this side? Brewster, no. Kiefer Moore couldn't score. O'Hare hasn't scored in about 6 or 8 matches. Arblaster, he hasn't scored since the beginning of the season. And you get to the back line, they don't score. So I guess it's all on the shoulder of Michael Cooper for a long goalkeeper goal. I forgot the aforementioned Raksaki. He would probably be our main threat down the wing to try and get something, because let's just be frank, I don't think Kiefer Moore and Brewster should even be anywhere close to this team. They're not really, in my humble opinion, that good. More score predictions coming in. Daniel's going with 2-1 Blades. Seki and Ollie Arblaster. Gimpsy HC says, hello, good morning, Mr. Schneider. It's 5:30 a.m. on the left coast, as we say, and he's tired. And Paul points out, again, 2 strikers as we played against Stoke City. I will throw up the Blackburn lineup for you to read across the bottom of the screen. It's honestly weird that Andreas Weimann is on the bench for me today for Blackburn. He is, as is you guys checked, if you watched my preview pod, for this game, what's his name? Ohishi or Ohashi is the one that Blackburn Rovers fan Ian said that they brought in during the transfer window, and he's the one that they're backing to get goals because the Sammy Smodix went to the Premier League and was like, "See ya, I'm out of here." But they're relying on Ohashi to get the goals. Hopefully, he does not score any today for Blackburn, and I'm surprised. My point being that Andreas Weimann not starting is a little bit of a head scratcher for me. Few comments actually. Matt Webster tuning in from Rio de Janeiro. Brewster will finally get one today. I don't know where all the optimism on Brewster's coming from. Samuel Walker does not understand why we dropped Campbell but kept O'Hare. And Scott, we used to be friends. He used to message me. He doesn't message me anymore. I guess we're not friends anymore. I honestly think Wilder's lost the plot. Dropped a striker. Just scored his first goal for a goalless striker. Best player on the bench over O'Hare over Brooks. Yeah. Score prediction, Scott? Oh, buddy, old pal. David, it's 11. He's in Sydney, Australia. Good day, mate. Kangaroos out here. 11:30 p.m. in Sydney. Danny is going it's going to be a tough game. Yeah, I think it is. And he's going with a 0-1 Blades win. I'd take that. I think Scott laughs, but this is my score prediction: 0-0. I think this is going to be like watching. During this game, I'm going to paint this wall and I'm going to stare at it. It's going to be just like watching this football match. I hope not, for my sanity. But yeah, I think it's just we're a boring team that really, unless it's really bad teams score goals, I don't know how we're going to fare against Blackburn, who's a higher than expectations championship side. Let's see. We also have, for your offering, Stoke City, Derby County. That'll be a firecracker. And then we have Oxford United playing host to Swansea. That should be a barn burner as well. Good job. Other games are on as well. Yeah, I know. That's why I have three of them. Positivity, Chad. Yeah, I've been saying it all year. I'm not. Oh man, Oxford players got a helmet on. That must be no, it's not their goalkeeper. That's crazy. I thought he was part of the team. Might be a mascot, but he looks like a goalkeeper. William coming in. Ooh, wow. Nice thumping for the old Blades. JLT, welcome back. Is the team Shrive out onto the pitch into rows of 11. No officials for today's game. We're just going to officiate this how we see it. So we're going to leave it up to the two managers, John Eustace and Chris Wilder, as it is Blackburn Rovers remembrance game this weekend. Good morning, Dublin. Afternoon. Good night. I might as well say that. Going for 3-0 Blades. Same as Will. Bruce to score first time in 2 years. God, I don't know. Paul agrees with that. Mr. Schneider is going 1-0 to the Blades. There's Adrian. He hasn't been in here in a while. Welcome back, Adrian. Going a Blades 2-0 win. Everybody's positive. You know what that means. 7-0 Blackburn. As they're strolling the Oh, the goalkeeper. Yeah, okay. So I must have had it messed up. So the goalkeeper for Derby County has a helmet on. I really like goalkeepers that wear helmets. You know, you got to protect that noggin against them metal posts out there. Andy goes with a 1-1 Rihanna score. Whoa, Adrian. Team sheet surprise for me as Brister. At least you're only 4 hours behind us, Jed. Well, yeah, it is. It's 8:30. Or about to be 8:30, yeah. But our time goes back tonight, so we'll be back to the normal 5 hour. Samuel 1-0 to Blades as they have the wreath strewn amongst the center circle. And I will let it quiet as we play the bugle. And we'll bow our heads in remembrance of let's go! And we are about to get underway after Remembrance Day Bugle. Something about that just sends chills down your back. It's when you hear that play. So I just took that and did that for Remembrance. And I will do it next weekend for our home match against Sheffield, because it will be United's Remembrance Day on closer to the 11th of November. Johnny's in here. I thought I'd pop in here and say I hate Blackburn, Sheffield United 9-0. Okay, so do the opposite, and it will be 9-0 Blackburn. Is what Johnny is saying. I will remove this and pop this up there, and we will about to be underway in the first half. There's Simone is in the chat. Good morning, Simone. As all 22 players huddle up, and the Blades are, let's make this as boring as possible. Chad is doing the watch along, so let's make this as boring as possible. Thrown up. No, I'm not saying that. I've just thrown up now. You ill, Johnny? Blade yards will get us underway, kicking from left to right. And it looks like Callum O'Hare will fire us underway, and we are underway. That was a quick start. United weren't even set, and the ref just blows the whistle. Header to Kiefer Moore, headed down to Brewster. Raksaki takes a tumble. Brewster out wide, and it looks like Blades have a throw. Yeah, went out for a throw in just about level with the 18-yard box for Blackburn as a quick start. Ooh, boy. Got to sit off for 6 a.m. Tomorrow. Ooh, boy, you guys play tomorrow. For those at home, the best day in all football is at a 3 p.m. kickoff in England. It is the first round of the FA Cup. As the throw-in comes in, it's cleared out. And off to the races are Blackburn on the counter. Is JLT going to mop it up? He lets him dilly-dally. Souza wins the ball back, and it's going to go out. It's out for a throw-in by the corner flag for Blackburn. Yeah, JLT looks a little bit off it to start this one. As we are underway in the noon 30 kickoffs around the championship. I'll keep you abreast of the situation. I know there is a Premier League game on. I got to get that on a handy-dandy iPad here. So hang with me for a second as they throw the ball in, and it's a throw-in to Blade Yards. Blade Yards. It's, oh, no, not that. No, God, no, we don't want that. Let's see. Blackburn have the ball in the middle of the pitch. Won't be able to watch that because, actually I will. And the ball calmly falls to the feet of Make It Keeper. And it's Chad Cantwell. I thought he was going to be a great player. Turns out he's not. Where in the hell is this game at? There it is. Okay, it's Arsenal Newcastle in the Premier League. So I have every game on currently at the moment. Just got ball goes out. It'll be a Blackburn Rovers throw. Johnny, we went over this last week. You got to show up more than once every month, dude. Who is this fool? Yes, I am a fool. Let's see. Callum O'Hare tries to hold the ball up. Nothing doing. Burrows out wide. Back to JLT. We're just mucking it about. Raksaki, as I said. Oh, God, that was way off. That wasn't Raksaki. That was Brewster. Yes. Souza intercepts that one. That was a horrible pass. Souza Arblaster playing a little tricky trick. Suter back to the ball now. JLT looks so small when you're so used to seeing Anel. When you're so used to seeing Anel and Suter back there, and then you get the little tiny man JLT back there, it's kind of weird to see because he sticks out like a sore thumb. Johnny, it's probably going to be 7-0 Burnley. Because Burnley are playing a lot better than Millwall. Yeah, Adrian, I think you're right about saying that. He does need to get, I think the first 10, 15 minutes is going to be a feeling out process for him to get back in because it's been, 3 months since he's been in the game, in the side. No foul on the edge of the box on Burrows. It really doesn't make any sense to give a free kick to Blackburn. And Johnny, you're not. That's not even a believable take. Yeah, he looks like a little baby, doesn't he, Simon? I'm off to BBC Teletext. Goodbye, Roy. My full ass will be here if you want to come back. 14. But you're not, Johnny. You're what? Second, third, fourth, somewhere around there. Ben Osborne's playing for Derby, by the way. Once our two cave trolls aren't playing at the back, he's like a hobbit compared to them. Yeah, that's a good one, Dublin. That's a good one. It's just a game of lose possession. Because because everybody has the ball for about 15 to 20 seconds and gives it away. Blackburn have the ball now inside the United half down the right-hand side. They're going to work, and they're just going to pass it about for a little bit. Now it's at the back. Now it is working down the left-hand side, ranking Costello. I remember he scored against us, was it 2 years ago when we played Blackburn? Yeah. Working the ball. Ooh, Raksaki does well to try and intercept that. Bye! What happened there? That's a foul. Foul. You know, they have a free kick in their own half. Raksaki does well to hold the man off, and it is adjudged to be a foul. Derby's keeper wasn't wearing a helmet when we played him, was he? I don't think so. I don't remember that. Yeah, Adrian, he's going to grow. Raksaki will grow. Kiefer Moore heads the ball on, looking for Raksaki, and it comes to nothing. It's mopped up at the back by Danny Bath. It's one back. The header's missed by Big Kiefer. Oh, our blaster's going to be in the book? No. And Todd Cantwell picks the ball up. Todd Cantwell on the ball now. Remember him playing so many years at Norwich. Oh! JLT just swung and missed at one, and here come Burrows. Oh my God. He tried to clear it out and he tumbled in the advertising hoardings. I have no idea what the hell he's doing there. So Blackburn have a corner inside 8 minutes. Waiting for this one to build up. Yeah, he just he got rejected by the corner flag. He pinged it off the corner flag and it just bounced completely out of play. And he just goes tumbling ass over tea kettle. Short corner worked by Blackburn. This is something on the training ground. It should be easy as you like, and it is dealt with by United off to the races, trying to track it down, and Blackburn are able to get it. It's won back by Souza. Over to Arblaster. He's dispossessed by Cantwell. Blackburn look the more rough and tumble team here. And ball comes in. It's deflected by Suter. O'Hare takes the ball that was going for the wide man. The Blackburn takes it, deflects it, and United come away with it. Then Travis picks it up for Blackburn. It's a bit all over the place. They're welcoming Tim. He says, come on, you blades. Penalty to Stoke. Yeah, that's Tom Cannon going over. The goalkeeper fouled him. And we probably have the first goal in the championship in these early kickoffs. Blackburn working it down the left-hand side, inside on his right foot. It's cleared out by Gilchrist. Tom Cannon makes it 1-0 Stoke over Derby. And we have the first goal of the weekend. Blackburn still holding possession just inside the United half, working it about middle of the half of United half, and then they pass it all the way back to the halfway line, knocking about. Todd Cantwell's like, give me the ball, damn it. Back over to Ohashi. Ohashi doesn't do well, but then it falls to Beck in the box. He works on his right-hand foot, but he is adjudged to be offside. Tim, your scoreline does not count. 3-0 Blades does not count. And United will get us back underway. Probably going to be almost a set piece taken, or well, it's a free kick. Cooper's hitting the head of Big Kiefer. Ball falls to Big Kiefer. It's a handball to Blackburn with a free kick on the edge of the D. in Blackburn's half. Kiefer knocked it up and it touched the hand of the Blackburn defender. Brewster needs to try and get in the game more. He took Campbell out, but not putting any effort in. Yeah, well, Brewster never does. Yep, chests it down. Hyam, a judge to have touched the ball with his hand. We've got Harrison. Oh, God. We've got Rhian Brewster looks like he's going to take this. Oh, God, no. Please, God, no. Please, no. He's going to send it. He's going to turn and shoot it against Michael Cooper. Burrows and Brewster. God, no. Whew. Stuck at a kid's birthday party at a soft play center. Absolute carnage, but I'm sat here, earbuds, listening to the Mighty Blades. Okay, I'll bring you. Flag cut. Oh, God. Burrows hits it straight into the wall. It's teed up for our blaster. Deflected. Suter on the left-hand side. No, he's probably going to be offside. Just kidding. Souza has the ball back. That was pathetic. That was a pathetic set. We should have just had Brewster take it. He would at least put it on goal against Michael Cooper. Ball comes in. It's cleared out. Only to Souza. Souza inside the box. Now he takes it outside of the box. He goes down. That's going to be a foul to United. And Souza's pointing to, hey, my shoes are untied, because the defender did get him, and it is a free kick at a weird angle for the Blades. Oh, are they not giving it? I thought they gave a free kick. Souza double knocks his. He needs. Apparently, they ripped his boot laces. He's ripped his boot laces. Newcastle lead Arsenal. That wasn't a free kick as I thought it was to United. So it was a goal kick to Blackburn. We're going a little bit of a high press. Suter wins the ball, but slams it straight out of play off the header. Alexander Isak with the goal for Newcastle, and we have 2 goals in the early window. Blackburn worked the ball down the right-hand side. Here they come with a head of steam. It's cleared by JLT, who's finally looks like he's getting a feel for the game. Souza back to Cooper. Cooper with the ball, dumps it down way down, looking for Kiefer Moore. It goes over him. Brewster does a half-ass run. He's not even close. Callum O'Hare wins the ball back. JLT, the small little fella, he gets deflected. I think there's a free kick to United, and yes, there is. Yep, inside the Blades half, there's a free kick and a foul on Callum O'Hare. O'Hare. How do you like me? How do you like me? More. John Eustace calling Callum O'Hare useless. You see what I did there? Because Callum O'Hare has been virtually useless in this game. Him, Rhian Brewster have it's basically like we're playing with 9 guys. Free kick's going to be taken by that small child at the back wearing number 19. Kiefer Moore heads it down to Arblaster. He circles around out to Moore on the right-hand side. Moore, low line and cross. I don't know why he always does that. Arblaster keeps the ball alive. In the box. Suter wins it back. Gilchrist. Souza. Burrows. I don't know why Kiefer Moore loves those low line drive kicks into the box. Arblaster. Racksack, still Racksack. He dances around a man. Arblaster, top of the box. Pitiful. Souza, tipped along. Oh, this has got to be go. Oh, get in there. Harry Burrows, get in there. Harry Burrows. Makes it 1-0 to them Blades. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, boy. Blades are off and running now, boy. Hide your kids, hide your wife. The Blades are coming for them all. Raksaki does well down the right-hand side. Our blaster tries to get it to Kiefer Moore. It deflects out. Ball falls to Souza, and then Blackburn defender clears it right into the path of Harry Burrows, and Harry Burrows buries it in the back of the old white bag in the back. Blades 1, Blackburn 0. Blackburn 0. Wow, here we go. We're off and running, boys. Let me get the paperwork out of the way, and we will get you on your way. Thank you for coming to the DMV. Your identification has been authorized, and we will get you shortly on the way. Let's see. Harry Burrows on 16 minutes to United. If you're just joining us, you just missed it by about 66 seconds. Harry Burrows puts us in front 1-0. Blades are on 400 points. And they keep rolling. We're back underway now. Todd Cantwell on the ball for the Blackburn Rovers. Finger gun. So we have 3 goals in the early window here in England. Ball at the back here for Blackburn. They're just knocking it around. Again, similar to Stoke. Blackburn not really doing much. Travis on the left. No, this is back. You can't really read their numbers. It's weird. Cantwell on the ball. And working it down the left-hand side, working into the box. It's almost like we're watching a mirror image of the Stoke game. This Blackburn team, I don't know. Ryan Brewster, who I don't even believe has touched the ball, is fouled, which by Travis, and he gets up and thunders along. Man, Oxford United Stadium is so badass with that open end. A little child has it for United now. Suter and JLT just passing it back and forth, saying, you have it. No, you have it. Working it for Kiefer Moore coming to pick it up. He's dispossessed. Travis has it. Kiefer Moore wins the ball back. He's got a streaking Raksaki ahead of him. He gets the ball to Raksaki. Raksaki's going to turn inside. But back to Kiefer Moore. The low line and cross. 2-0. How the hell did he miss that? Should be a corner. Oh, it was cleared out. Oh, I'm over here. So Raksaki lays it off to Kiefer Moore, who overlaps Raksaki. Low liner. O'Hare would have scored if the Blackburn defender didn't get inside leverage and clear it out. And O'Hare is visibly shaken. United have a corner that Raksak's going to take. Chipped up and to Suter. Ooh, that looked like it was going in, but it's going to go out for a throw in. Oh man. Moore has just fouled the goalkeeper. Kiefer Moore has just fouled the goalkeeper. He put a little pressure because Pears was holding the ball just a little too long. Yeah, holding the ball just a little too long. And Kiefer Moore went in sliding. It should have been a yellow card. Being a little aggressive. They get it back underway. Dublin, if you're still listening, what project are you doing while you're listening to me? I forgot to ask when I saw you earlier. Blackburn have a throw in because JLT doesn't know how to keep the ball in place, so he puts it out. Goes out for a goal kick to Michael Cooper. "21 minutes in. No replay shows he doesn't get him. Yep, you're right. Exactly right, Felipe. Michael Cooper slams it right out of play. Makes some noise for the boys. We are Hash Brown 1 Rovers. All the way back to pairs and goal. United pressing the ball a little bit, hoping to turn Rovers over. Blackburn still on the ball now. 55% to Blackburn to 46 to United. In work till 2, then going for a few adult beverages. Are you going to have a Carling for me, Dublin? Please. Please do. Please have a Carling for me. Do. How do you like me? How do you like me? Ma. I like when you do home projects like install roof shingles and doors and stuff like that. Paint moldings and stuff like that, Dublin. You need to do more of that in your life. Oh boy, that's ugly. It's at the back for Blackburn Rovers. You guys really aren't missing anything. It's just knocking it about. Knocking it about. No! Callum O'Hare again loses the ball out of play. It's a throw into the Blades. Probably, yeah. Adrian's working. Yeah. Do they still do that? Do they still do that advertisement where it's probably the best beer in the world, Carlsberg? Oh boy, Carlsberg reminds me of Heineken. Rack Saki down the right hand side. Oh, through ball to Racksack. It's going to go out for a goal kick. Racksack does well by himself. Our blaster put the ball through to him and he just got cut off by the Blackburn defender back and he shepherded it out of play. Yeah, I remember Adrian when they had that campaign for was that the 2018 Euros? And that's what it. Oh, you're drinking? Oh, Simone. No chance you get Carling out there in California, do you, Simone? Blackburn come up the right-hand side. And it goes up. I mean, this is... I'm just going to say Blackburn are terrible. I mean, this is... They're bad. Kiefer Moore got dispossessed. Ohashi just really not good enough. Here come Blades to Raksaki. He's holding off his defender, then loses possession, but it's adjudged to be a foul. Yeah, pretty much anybody running up against Suter is. I mean, if we were to go up, he would be. Him and Anel would be our stalwarts in the center. We'd still give up 150 goals, but I mean, yeah, big bastards like that. Blade's just knocking it around, honestly. Pretty comfortable in possession. Back to Cooper we go. 26 minutes in. You guys' thoughts? Raksaki works down the right-hand side. He finds Brewster in the box. And, of course, Brewster hits the only Blackburn man in front of him. And they come away down the other end. Cantwell inside looking for Ohashi, and it's seen out by JLT. He comes up the middle of the pitch, working to the left-hand side of the pitch. O'Hare out there now. O'Hare, over to Gilchrist. He hasn't really touched the ball much. He hasn't had really much to do. A little pass about between Gilchrist, Raksaki, and Suter. Raksak gets the ball. Raksak gets the ball. Raksak gets the ball. Ball goes over and out for a throw into the Blades. And yeah, Brewster kind of just tried to sweep that one home, and it just slammed right in the old cod sack of the Blackburn defender. Brewster comes for the ball, and it just he gives it straight to Blackburn. Blackburn have the ball now. United's setting back a little bit in their half and letting Blackburn have keeping more pressing the ball a little bit. Blackburn still have the ball. Like, really don't want to go forward or something. It's really weird. It's like they're passing it about 10 yards within each other, and that's it. Ohashi comes for it. It's cleared and won back by United, and slow build up from United. Now, Arbalaster on the ball now, and he passes almost out of play. O'Hare he hits the deck, goes flying. Blackburn I don't know how that didn't go out. Cantwell flicks it on Ohashi. Suter mops it up in the back. Brewster, he is worthless. Gilchrist clears it out. I mean, Rhiann Brewster is bad, man. Bad, bad, bad. He comes. He's so slow to react to the ball. I think that should be relatively easy, Adrian. That's how bad this league is. That was a nice tackle by Suter. Do you forget the R? Get up, it's game day. Live from Happy Valley. That's a foul on Blackburn. And it's a free kick to United inside United half. Do. what we're waiting for here. Just ticked over half an hour. You guys' thoughts in the first half. If you're just joining us, I'm Chad, your hostess with the mostest, bringing you flag to flag coverage. Sheffield United going away from home to Ewood Park, 1-0 up. A Harry Burrows goal in the 16th minute makes it Blades 1, Blackburn Rovers 0. And Blackburn have the ball. It's inside the box. Is it going to be cleared out by JLT? Yes, it is. I think so. Aren't they at Happy Valley? Yep. Game day at Happy Valley. Yep. You're right there, Simone. Raksaki running like a deer down the right-hand side. Working the ball inside. Top of the ball. What the hell was that? Our blaster keeps it alive. It's the Gilchrist. He's going to go back to Shita. Our blaster on the ball. O'Hare. Gilchrist looking for Raksaki again. Let's try this part deux. He is cleared out. It's corner of the Blades. I don't know. United do have a corner. Yeah, this is where Penn State gets blown out by 40 points, and because that's all they do is talk about how great Penn State is. They'll lose by like freaking 17 points, and like, oh yeah, we realize they're coached by James Franklin. Raksaki with the corner. And hits nobody, and it's cleared out. Cooper's going to mop this one up. That's how far it went back. Runs into him, needs to start weight training a bit. Adrian thinks Raksaki needs to be in the gym. Gilchrist on the ball now. Left-hand side, Burrows. Harry Burrows. Just possessed. O'Hare. He sucks. Blackburn in the United box have a spin around shot. It should be 1-1. Oh, man, it should be 1-1. Ryan Hedges should have clipped the hedges and made it 1-1. I don't know how he misses there. The best opportunity for Blackburn. A little spinorama in the box. Souza. Hedges. Hedge clippers were, the blades were a little dull. So he wasn't able to chop the hedges off. Oh, no. Ball down. We're going down the left-hand side. Now we work it to the middle. Suda. And Gilchrist. Suter just gave it straight to Travis. Over to Cantwell. Cantwell works it in the left-hand side. Back. Cleared. Raksaki comes away with it. Raksaki gives the ball away. Hyam with the ball. Hyam. This is pretty bad here, 10 minutes from the half from United. Now Blackburn have it at the back. Kiefer Moore trying to press. They can have all the possession they want. They're not going to do anything with it. I have no idea. Yeah, you're right. You're right, Adrian. Here, these teams are playing. I mean, since we scored the goal, which is about we're coming up on about 16 minutes since we scored the goal. Oh man, that's a hell of a miss. That is a hell of a miss. Our blaster has the ball dispossessed. Ohashi picks the ball up. He works an inside twist. Wow! Suter gets fouled. And they're just showing the replay. Oh, Hashi's got some hair on him, man. He has a full salad. It's a nice, thick head of hair. Beautiful. Just beautiful. I was thinking the same thing, Adrian. How many rough and tumble fouls have we had? None of them. There's a guy up in the stands with the Green Bay Packers hat on. Ball comes from Cooper, hits Moore. Souza has the ball now. Cooper, he's dispossessed. Gilchrist tries to win it off Cantwell. Arblaster wins it back to O'Hare. O'Hare with Burrows overlapping. Burrows pops the ball up. Should be. Kiefer Moore misses the header. Gilchrist back to back him up. He's got the ball to Arblaster. Back to Gilchrist into Raksaki in the box. Raksaki to O'Hare. Raksaki's still on the ball. It's going out for a goal kick. Yeah, Travis foul. Well, it's not a foul. It's a coming together. Screw the pack. A pack of cigarettes, Simone. Free kick to Blackburn as Swansea take the lead over Oxford United. Oh, the Packers. Well, Simone, that's who the old Leons have tomorrow at 4:25. I'll be well into my cups by the time that one starts. Oh no! Oh no! Hello. One of my 3 TVs quit working. Can't have that in the layer. Not missing much. Blackburn have a throw in. Stoke Derby quit working. Well, if we run the ball, we'd probably blow them out. But they're going to get their points. It's going to be close. It's going to be a close game. I just hate Green Bay. Hopefully we can do what we did last year, go up there and beat them. 24-10 would be great. If they win tomorrow, that's 2 division games, 2-0 against the division. That sets you ahead. Way ahead. That means you only got to win probably 2 more division games, and you're going to obviously you come out of there with a winning record against the division because we play 6 games against divisional opponents. We're already 1-0 against Minnesota. Tomorrow will be 2-0 if we win. Lions, for some reason, to me, just play They play good at home, but they're really tough on the road, too. You're not missing much, ladies and gentlemen. You just got one bowled out to Gilchrist. Now Souza on the ball holding it up. Now it's back to Cooper. Yeah, I mean, the Lions got to lose a game at some point. They should have never lost a game against Tampa. O'Hare has the ball and it's a throw into Blackburn. No, he does not. He does not. He does not, Simone. He does not miss it. Me any header. Only the ones that Cooper puts right on his head. John Eustace is being pretty useless. That's a free kick, too. Is that going to be the first? Of all the fouls, that's going into the book as a yellow card? JLT, welcome back. I think this league below a certain level, us, Leeds, Burnley, Sunderland, West Brom, and probably Norwich are head and shoulders above everyone. I put these in Bristol. You're probably fair. You're probably fair, Dublin, on that assumption. They're more competitive than Stoke were, albeit they haven't had a shot on goal in 43 minutes. But you're right. They're in like the second tier of this level of this division, where we're in the first, and then these guys are probably the second, and then you have I don't know if you really have a third and fourth because they're all kind of about the same. There's a lot of teams in that third. You're not really missing anything. They're just keeping the ball. United dispossessed. Here comes Ohashi, and he's got a massive set of hair. I've never seen so much hair on a guy. I guess I don't know. Is it common in the Asian culture to have a full set of hair? Blackburn still has the ball. They're probing. How much added time are we going to have? Usually that's whoever has more points. It was just like a shove, Adrian, by I believe it was Souza it was JLT that got one in the book. I would too. I just think we have the chance to take 6 because yes, Blackburn trouble us every once in a while, but not really anything too crazy. I mean, they haven't really worried anything or anybody. We just mop it up at the back. Burrows, that's our blaster that follow them. Blackburn have a free kick inside the half as we are into added time. And it's only 1 minute. Blackburn free kick incoming. Pinged it up there, and it looks like it's going to be dealt with out for a Blackburn corner. I could easily see this game going funky where something weird happens and them equalizing out of something out of nothing. All right, on the stroke of halftime, what do we got here? Set piece comes in, headed out, ref gonna blow, and that's halftime. Halftime. Closing chime. Time for you to go home to your places you will be. It's a good song. I played the last song I played at my wedding. It was closing time. So yeah. Halftime. Ladies, gentlemen, your halftime score. Blades going to Eward Park. 1-0 lead at halftime. Your thoughts? Well, Marcus, buckle up. I'm about to tell you the little story. So the Blades work the ball into the box, and it is cleared, trying to be a defensive clearance by Blackburn, and he basically passed it right to Burrows, and Burrows did what he did and put it right in the back of the goal to make it 1-0, and then it kind of just went all south, or all settled out, and kind of went boring after that goal in 16 minutes. I mean, JLT's on a yellow card. Other than that, it was just passed back and forth between the two boxes. There really wasn't much anything doing by either team. I don't know, Simon. It's just it's really odd to see him on the bench. Maybe because we do have the game midweek against Bristol City. But yeah, it's weird to see him on the bench. Maybe they're giving him a little bit of rest, because I don't think we have I'm looking at a handy dandy fixture list. Oh, we do have an Can anybody confirm, do we have an international break after Wednesday? Is that correct? I'm looking at this, and I think it is. Because we play what, Wednesday? That's December. We play Tuesday, and then we play Saturday, and then we don't play until the 23rd again. Huh. Interesting. I thought we were all done with international breaks for the calendar year. Huh. That's odd. Okay. That actually works out for me, because the weekend I am that's weird. Okay, so I won't be able to do the watch along for Cove when we come back from the international break, because I will be in Georgia that weekend. And then that should be it. That's really a late break. I thought we were done with international breaks until March. Just kidding. So Dublin Blade, a funky, cold Medina, Chad. We score first, and our defense suffocates the game. That's basically what it is. Yeah, we're just sucking the life out of them. Yeah, we're just. Yeah. Hey, there's Scott back in the chat. Hey, old friend. Hello, darkness, my old friend. Remember when we used to be good friends, Scott? That'll be the last one that's affected by football, I believe, Simon. Scott might have a point here with got a feeling that ref decides the games having a poor game. Yeah, I mean, there's not been that much going on in this game, albeit he's waited for a weird time to call a foul on JLT for a yellow card. It's odd. Yeah, you are right. Scotty is having a poor game. Any changes you guys would make? I wouldn't make any right now. I mean, we obviously know that the obligatory oh, you have to keep it PG surrounding. You're the best. You're the best, Scott. Yeah, it's I don't think we're not gonna make any changes, obviously, like usual. We're 65, 70 minutes, and then we'll bring the kids on, and then maybe Hamer comes on. But are we saving him? Are we saving him for midweek and next week against Pigs? I don't know. I just don't know. But we shall see what happens in the second half. They're rolling through the highlights. I will give you the halftime scores of all the early kickoffs. It's in the Premier League, Newcastle, shocker, leading the greatest team in the history of the world, Arsenal. Or at least if you believe the pundits over here in America, they're the greatest team ever, despite the 4 league titles that Man City have won. That is a hill in comparison to what Arsenal have done. Arsenal losing at Newcastle 1-0. Blades obviously leading Blackburn 1-0. Stoke leading Derby County 1-0, and Oxford trailing at home to Swansea City. Red and White Wizards. Aside from the Harry Burrows goal, Red and White Wizards, it's not been the best game, if you want to say. You talk about the one in the box, Scott. I think it was more of a coming together where they clashed bodies, not anything too crazy, but I don't think it was a penalty per se. But yes, it could have. If they're adjudged to have called it, it could be hard to call it, in my opinion. But no, I mean, it's a game, all right. A game at that. It's Adrian wants Hamer and Campbell around 65, 70 minutes. The normal Wilder change for O'Hare and Brewster. Yes, Red and White Wizard does make a good point. Hello, darkness, smile, friend. The Blade Yards sit second behind Sunderland on 25 points, albeit everyone around us has a game in hand. I just don't think. I agree with you on this, Scott O'Hare. He doesn't look like the same player that was at Cove. And I don't know if he was the same player after he came back from that, what he tear his ACL against us, what was that, 2 or 3 years ago? He just doesn't offer much. And I'm really, really surprised. Which is weird, but I don't know. I thought he was going to be one that was going to hit the ground running and be a pretty good player. I wonder if him being on the bench would not humble him in a sense, but just make him realize and maybe, get his mind right for a few games. Not saying you don't utilize him in the game, but just bring him off the bench and say, hey, you're going to be a bench player for the next couple of weeks. We're going to give you a little bit of a rest, but you'll still probably factor into the game, just later. You won't have to go the entire 75, 80 minutes that you are in the game. Normally, you can take a little time off. Brooks has to play for me. That's what Scott says. He's a naturally wide player and offers more. He does, but he also goes quiet in some games as well, in my opinion. And he never, and Brooks has, whenever Brooks has played, he's done really well. Adrian says bench O'Hare against Bristol and not let him play, and then utilize for Pigs game might ignite him. Yeah, a lot of these players are going to get introduced next Saturday to the rivalry. Ooh, that was a good goal from West Brom yesterday. I missed that first goal. Yeah, because Brooks, in a sense, has lost his position to how good Raksaki is playing. Man, great goal by Chong. Do we play? Hello, darkness, my old friend. Hello, darkness, my old friend. Let's see. We do play next Sunday. Sunday at the lunchtime kickoff. Remember that, boys and girls. Sunday. Next weekend's games, Sunday lunchtime kickoff. God, that's going to be an early one. O'Hare hasn't done much the past few games. I'd put Campbell where he is. That's up the blade stitch, kids. And then Adrian says Brooks is better, but needs game time, in my opinion. Wow, missed that result from yesterday. 1-1. I just can't do anything. Red and White Wizard already getting in with early score predictions for next Sunday. 3-0 to Blades. Okay. Can't get ahead of ourselves. We do have a midweek game against Bristol City, the Robins, and that's away from home as well. We go to Ashton Gate. Thoughts on Arblaster? He's had a poor game again today. Maybe get Hamer on for him, and maybe that position in the future going forward. Tom Davies, really, I don't know about the Tom Davies part, but yeah, Arblaster looks like he. Since he went out with the injury and came back, he really hasn't been the same player. I kind of feel he's lacking a little bit. And some of this, well, these players have played in this league before, which I was going to say, maybe it's a little bit of pacing themselves for how many games and then knowing that, it sounds weird to say like pacing themselves, but I really don't know how to say it. I don't know how to say it. Like, because the season's so long and we don't have exactly the depth. So maybe the not getting in for injury, maybe the injury, not wanting to get injured and missing time is a little bit to the hesitancy. Is the Cove game a 7:30 kick as well? Or a 4:30 kick in your opinion? Bang, bang. Yeah, that's right. It does. Bang, bang. Bang, bang. Oh. And it looks like, kiddos, we're going to get this bad boy back underway. I just want to get the clock set for you guys. Blades are going to kick from left to right. Cantwell and Kiefer Moore having a bit of a chit chat, little chuckle with the referee, and he's gonna. He doesn't have a whistle. He has a starter pistol, so he's gonna fire off a round here to start the second half with the starter pistol. Blows it, and we are back underway. 45 minutes to go. Yeah, that's true. It's not like we're adding cup games to the schedule. Yeah, you're right on that one, there, Scott. He's been steady LLW 2000, but he just hasn't been that game killer like he was in the beginning of the season. Let's see. All right. So JLT with the ball. As I mentioned, Blades kicking from right to left to right from Blackburn, and Suter looking for Racksack on the right-hand side. Racksack holding the ball. Man, he holds the ball really well, but just loses it. Brewster gets the ball back, then is fouled. Flamboyantly fouled. Flings his arms and legs all over the air like the inflatable flailing Iron Man. Like Red and White Wizard said, only 20 legs. Come on, Blades. You got to hit the like button. The like button. The like button. Or you can give me please, give me a no. So a free kick in a decent area. Arblaster and Raksaki lining up over this one. Hello, darkness, my old friend. Arblaster swings it up. Header saved by Pears. Kiefer Moore this time does get to it, and Pears is able to pair it over the bar and keep the score line 1-0. It was a great set piece from Arblaster. Flings it in. Moore gets his head to it, just straight down the throat of the keeper. Yes, Red and White Wizard Brewster is on. He's been on the entire time. He started the match. Yep, straight at the keeper. Let's see. There's a little bit of a bust up here in the box. Look at that Suter. Suter is just towering over everybody. Ollie Oxenfree is going to take this one. It was a weird corner. It didn't even make it to the first man. Michael Cooper gets out of his sun chair. Slams it down pitch. Arblaster picks it up. Finds Sousa in the midfield. Suter. Raksaki dribbles by him, man. I think it's going out for a corner. Corner to Blades. Yeah, there's a lot going on there. No, Red and White Wizards, the door's already slammed. Slam shut. We needed that score prediction before you got in it. Yeah, it goes out for a corner kick to the Blades. Racksack is going to take this one. Ref just standing over the ball. I think there's some confusion in there. Blackburn have snuck a few more defenders onto the field. Flying header by O'Hare comes in there. It's defended, and then he touches the ball with his hand. Nope. Simone, you're right. As soon as the game starts, I think O'Hare goes into the book. At least Yes, he does. Callum O'Hare in the book. That was intentional handball. Patty cake, Baker's man. Blackburn have the ball, but they're really not doing anything with it. Raksaki wins the ball. Oh, he's so nice in possession. Yeah, boy, Brewster. Jesus, he's terrible. I mean, Ryan Brewster. End of Stevens sighting. Brewster has no touch at all. Oh, whoopsie daisy. Right through the legs of Callum O'Hare. Oh, actually, he went through the legs of Burrows, and then Callum O'Hare shepherded the ball out of play. Burrows wins it back. Lumps it downfield looking for Big Kickoff, and Big Kickoff doesn't come onto it. Ryan Brewster has no touch, so he can't corral it. Hello, darkness, my old friend. So Callum O'Hare in the book. 50 minutes. 50 minutes. 50 minutos. Bang! 4-0. Bang! 4-0. Brewster released at Christmas. No count. He started playing for it, but feels like he's regressed. Oh, yeah. You really can't say he's regressed because he's not really done anything, Adrian. I've come to talk to you again. Oh. Are you talking about Hello Darkness, my old friend? You're finishing off the lyrical side of it. Hashi going for the ball, but it goes out of play for a Blackburn Rovers. It isn't worse than many in our squad. That's one area I've noticed all season where we seem to be less than we've been. Yeah, it makes sense there, Simone. Flicked on, looking for Ohashi. Cantwell flicks it out. Bay goes out for a Blades throw-in. Missed again. Cantwell puts a screamer past in the box, and it goes past everyone. I feel like this game is rolling by. We're waiting for a corner or something. What's going on here? Brewster's coming off for Tyrese Campbell. He's visibly frustrated. He hasn't done anything. I don't really understand why he's upset. Tyrese Campbell for Ryan Brewster. This was at a fair bit of time on to the end of the game. Because that took forever. Tyrese Campbell comes into the game. Wouldn't that be something if Tyrese Campbell went and scored after they took Brewster off? Ball gets lumped forward. It's cleared out by Blackburn, and then a little bit of head tennis going on here. O'Hare tries to win the ball. He's not able to get it. Flicks it oddly enough, flicks it back to Blaster and wins it. Ball headed up, cleared out by Blackburn, and won back by our Blaster comes away with it over to Burrows. Ollie our Blaster and Burrows. Suitor back to Cooper. Yeah, you're right, Adrian. That's an early sub that Wilder's called. Chris is happy that Brewster's finally off, and Simone says, "Yep, Callum O'Hare stays on." I think he'll come off. It's just Brewster has been absolutely worthless all the way from start to beginning, or start to finish. Start to beginning. That makes sense. Tyrese Campbell with the ball now, out to Burrows on the left-hand side. Oh, Keeper! Oh, Keeper should have made it 2-0. It's headed off the line. Oh, man. Oh, that should have been 2. Burrows playing well. Headed effort. Had beaten Pears, the goalkeeper for Blackburn, and just cleared off the line by Chaim. Quarter comes in. That was a weird header. Ball flicked back in. I think Burrows was onside. Yeah, no kidding. It just seems like if he would have had an Ipswich shirt on, that thing would have been right in the back of the bag. Now, JLT is going to have a long throw, as it is yellow ball season, though. Comes right into the box, hits nobody, cleared out. Michael Cooper's going to come to it. Ball's ping-ponging around. Tyrese Campbell tries to get on it, and he's unfortunately not. Paris comes away with it. Kiefer Moore goes sliding in. It's a free kick. Oh, Stoke almost go 2-0 up, and it's cleared off the line by Darby. Tom Cannon looked lost last week. And now he should have had 2. Fortunately not. Blackburn have the ball now. Kiefer Moore's trying to chase it down. He looks like a giraffe out there running. Callum O'Hare heads it to no man's land. Ty Campbell picks it up. He's adjudged to be offsides, I guess. Yeah, I guess he's adjudged to be offsides. That's a shove in the back by Gilchrist. The ref is letting these guys play, though. I will say that. That's a good one by Dublin. Brewster's visibly frustrated, kind of like me every time I see him play. Yeah, no kidding. Adrian means that Brewster starting over Ty Campbell. Brewster needs a fresh start somewhere else where he doesn't have a big purchase price expectation. Yeah, unfortunately, I just think I think the issue with Brewster is John makes a good point. He has that purchase price because he's virtually on more than the entire squad combined right now. It's just, did it go out for a goal kick? Yes, it is. I think we're going to have more changes. It's just, as Andres Weimann will be coming on. More to John's point, I just think that price is, every time he doesn't do anything, it just thinks he doesn't need to be a United player after this season, in my honest opinion. He needs to tumble down back half of the championship, in my opinion, to where he's going to get consistent. Swansea would be a perfect team for him, where he had so much success earlier in his season or in his career. Maybe you could do that, Adrian. I think they'll keep him because of the sheer numbers we need. We just don't have anybody. To throw into the blades. Yep. Yeah, you're right, son. Yellow darkness, my old friend. Todd Cantwell gets up and says it's the foul. We're taking our sweet damnedest time to throw it in. We finally throw it in. Suter gets caught. No, JLT, excuse me, gets caught in no man's land. Almost gives the ball away. Burrows looking for Ty Campbell. It's cleared up by Danny Bath. He's a good defender. He is a good defender, Danny Bath. It's weird that Eward Park has that curved runoff to the pitch. I think it would sustain more injuries. Another throw into the blades about 4 yards further up the pitch. Ball goes into Ty Campbell to Burrows. Arblaster mucks it around. Caesar. Oh, man. Gilchrist had too heavy of a touch. That's going to be a free kick to Blackburn because he has a loose touch. Yes, he does. No, I'd say it's probably more even. Honestly, they haven't really had much of the ball, and we really haven't had much of the ball. Oh, Ty Campbell, second chance. Get in there. Hey, Big B. Two. I think we just figured out who's going to be starting now. 2 goals in 2 games for Ty Campbell. And probably, most likely, puts this game out of reach because Blackburn have offered absolutely nothing going forward. Arblaster keeps it alive. Kiefer Moore gets the ball. It goes out wide on the left-hand side. He finds Ty Campbell unmarked in the box. He has a shot. Pear saves it, and then he just slams it home. Blades 2. Blackburn Rovers 0. Ew, boy. Yeah, they're Ty Campbell makes something out of nothing. Oh, baby, Ty Campbell. Oh, baby. Rock-a-bye, baby. Rock-a-bye, baby. Yeah, an impressive goal by Ty Campbell. Puts the Blades 2-0 in front. Yeah, I think Adrian's right. I think it was and Andre Brooks and Gus Hamer about to come into the game. I think Adrian's right. I think it was Arblaster kept the ball alive. Simon. I don't think it was O'Hare. 65 minutes gone. Kyle O'Hare coming off for Gus. So the ex-Cov teammates swap and Raksaki off for Andre Brooks. So that is 3 players subbed off. Raksak did okay. Callum O'Hare, not the best, but unfortunately for me, yeah, man, we are 2-0 in front and wanting more. Gus back on the ball here and gives it straight to Blackburn's defender. Gus then tries to win it back and then fouls the hell out of the Blackburn defender. That'd be Gus on, Raksaki on, and then Ty Campbell for Brewster. Right? That's 3. Yeah. Blackburn just now goes back on the way. Ty Campbell chasing them down, but they get away with the ball. Working it down the right-hand side. Blackburn just knocking her out. They're really not doing anything. What are you talking about, Dublin? Oh. What are you talking about, Dublin? That's kind of random. So did McBurney. There's no guarantee of anything. Oh, Blackburn go close, but it's miles wide, and they want a corner, and they're not going to get it. Just has a rep, and it goes wide. Just pushes the ball wide. Still really not anything to write home about. It never touched anybody like they wanted. They wanted a half-hearted. That was Rankin Costello, number 11. Somehow the Derby have leveled it. It's 1-1. They must have scored during the same time we did. Cooper on the ball. Kiefer Moore unmarked by everybody. The ball just falls down, and it was just like a center fielder trying to. Oh yeah, they just scored. Back post. Kiefer Moore just overjumped it. Oh man, Victor Johansson with an absolute howler for that Derby goal. Andre Brooks to Arblaster, back to Brooks. He has a rip, and it's saved. Blackburn come up the other end here. Our blaster coming away, pointing at the ground for Kiefer Moore to come get it. He does. Our blaster out on the right-hand side, Andre Brooks. Andre Brooks working the ball into the box. He pulls it back a little bit, tries to find Gus on the left-hand side. It's cut out by Blackburn, and here they come up the other end. Todd Cantwell on the ball now. Dublin said 3-0. I'll have to rewind the tape. Yeah. I mean, it wasn't goal contributions. It's all what matters. Todd Cantwell comes away with the ball. Ohashi dilly-dallies around in the box and doesn't shoot, and away comes Burrows. And he's dispossessed. No foul. The ball falls to the Blackburn. Here come Blackburn up the right-hand side. Todd Cantwell gets baited, and he gets cut out. And Ohashi puts it out of play. It's Blackburn side are not very good. I'm just going to leave that there. They're not very good. 20 minutes, 19 minutes to play now. They're just showing the Andre Brooks chance straight down the throat of Pears. I was going to say, is Andy Vyman coming up? Blackburn making 3 changes, so that should be it for them. Yeah, they're not very good, Simon. We're taking a fair bit of time for these subs here. Ranking Costello's off. Basically a line change here. Kiefer Moore tries to hold the ball up again, isn't able to keep possession, loses out, and it's all the way back to Pears and goal. We are making them look worse like us against Leeds. Yeah. Cantwell down the right-hand side. He's unmarked. Cooper's going to come for that one and get it. Back to where you're welcome, Red and White Wizards. Earlier when Dublin said they're in the tier below us. Yeah, we're at the bottom of the tier we're in with Leeds and Sunderland and teams like that. Burnley, West Brom, Norwich. I think we're in there. It's weird. We either score goals or don't score goals. It's really weird. Because our 2 losses, we didn't score any goals. And all of our wins, we've obviously scored goals. And then we've drawn the 2. It's an odd bit of form we're on here. Hello, darkness, my old friend. A whole shed load of goals. Vinny Souza has been fouled. Yeah, Dublin, you're probably right. It'll finish 2-0. I don't think anymore. So goals are coming in this one. Ooh. Souza takes a hell of a challenge. Free kick to the Blades. Well, he's writhing around in pain. What's everybody's plan for the rest of the weekend? Yellow card for the Blackburn player. So Pickering came on for Costello. Makatar Gui came on for Ohashi. Travis off for Buckley. Cover the pool, Simon. Yeah, Michigan's going to get killed tonight, Simone. They might not end up making a bowl, Simone. And Simon's going to cover his pool. Red and White Wizards work 7 days a week. That doesn't sound fun. Benny Sousa's going to walk to the sidelines. Because how many losses do they already have, Simone? What, 4? Dublin, are you building anything tomorrow? Waiting to get this one back underway. It's a good one. We're back underway. Blackburn just put it out of play. This is terrible. If honestly, Melvin, if you watch the Stoke game, it's the same result, just Blackburn are maybe a smidge better. Yes, see, look, painting, grouting tiles, and siliconing around the shower unit. Yes. That's what I like. I like when Dublin Blade does work. You should do instructional how-to videos. And yes, Simon Sharon Moore is way over his skis. He should have never been appointed. But he's going to be the fall guy when the suspensions come down and the bowl ban comes down for this sign-stealing scandal. I'm going to watch more football, enjoy a few adult beverages, and then I have a detail tomorrow, car detail, so I will do that 7 o'clock in the morning tomorrow. So, but a bit of start-stop now. Kiefer Moore's down, injured. He's always bleeding from somewhere on his head. He took a hell of a tumble there too. It's a long fall for a tall, tall fella there. Oh, Darby's sponsored by FanHub. That's pretty cool. Unfortunately, Red and White Wizards, I cannot. I thought we were on Paramount on Tuesday Tuesday. Are we not? I thought we were on TV. All the breweries and no crowing. Yep, exactly, Adrian. I don't get it. Why don't we take him off the side of the pitch and get this game going? Because there's going to be about 7 or 8 minutes added time now. I just looked at my phone. It doesn't look like we are. I thought we were. Yeah, that's kind of random because then then Wednesday's on TV, Coventry's on TV, Oxford might not, and then Sunderland probably will be. West Brom will be. We finally getting him bandaged up over on the sidelines. I hope he comes out with a full head wrap again. Kiefer Moore in a full head wrap. That is great. No, Dublin. That's already over. It's over here, I think. Yeah, it is. Today it is. Our blaster levels it up to Burrows. Is he going to bang it? Oh, deflected. Oh, man. His eyes were size of $50 that bad boy opened up. Inside of 10 minutes. 10 minutes. 10 minutes. 10 minutes. Burrows on the ball now. Ref could go ahead and do us a favor and not put too many added minutes on the clock because this thing doesn't need to go past 5 added minutes, which it'll probably be 8. The Thai nectar is what Tim Wheeler says. Hello, darkness, my old friend. Blackburn with the ball. And they're on the left-hand side. And they're knocking it about. Knocking it about. That's going to go to play. That's another free kick. Seven shots, Adrian? Sure. Paul, you all right? Harrison Burrows is a good signing. Now, the whole thing is, if we go up, we're going to have to sign somebody to replace him. Well, probably somebody with more Premier League experience to take over his role and him come off the bench because he's still too young. That league's going to be just a bridge too far. Our blaster on the left to Ty Campbell. Stoke take the lead against Derby 2-1. Hammer outside of the foot and just missed. I think Pears saved that. It's going out for a corner. Yep, Pears saved that one. And Swansea make it 2-0 against Oxford. Outside of the foot. I work in supply chain. I'm actually losing my job in 6 months. So if you know anybody that's hiring, Simone, over here in the States, I will be unemployed in probably 6 to 8 months. Gus having a rip, and he sends it to Rowe. It's like W. Blackburn restart this one. Yeah, no kidding. Blades come back again. Ty Campbell's got it again. He's looked lively since he come in. Keep him on! Big Kickoff! Tries to sneak it in the... Dublin. We don't play Florida State today. We play the whole state of Florida. Simon worked for a small marine engine company, Ilmore. Big over here on the, well, not big, but they're a decent company. They're moving facilities to Michigan, and so unfortunately I'm losing my job. These are displacing me. I had the ball. Gus tries to find Ty. It's not going to work. I think we'll get another corner out of it. Yes, we do. He's hiring cleaners. Red and White Wizards hiring cleaners in Sheffield. Yeah. No, I ain't doing that. I just bought a new house, Simon. I'm not moving back to Michigan. and they won't let me work remote. Just not yet, at least. A lot of things can change in 6 to 8 months. But yes, if you know anybody, can't you take the wagon train back? No, I don't want to, Tim. Yeah, the corners today have been absolutely pathetic. No, it's all good. It's all good, John. It's no big deal. Hey, that's life. Jobs come and go. Blades have the ball at the back. Kiefer holding up. Man, you got to outlet that thing at Gus. Andre Brooks, he's got Ty Campbell wide open. This should be 3. Oh, just got cut out. Our blaster tries to chip. Pears just came out of his goal at the right time, or Ty would have made it 3-0. 5 minutes ago, less than that, actually. It's not enough for me, Red and White Wizard. Stoke look like they're having a fun time. I don't even think if Blackburn were to get a goal, this game becomes interesting. Work it down the left-hand side into the box. Gilchrist does his best defending. He's going to go out for a corner to Blackburn. Very true, Adrian. An overhead skizzer kick from Andre Brooks. Or was that Ty Campbell? Yeah. Yeah, you're right. You're right, Simon. Rob Owen wants me to sit still. Can't do that. A little nervy here. A little nervy. I know it shouldn't be nervy. It's 2-0. God, Arsenal, the greatest team in the history of the world, is going to lose to Newcastle. Kiefer Moore. Our blaster comes away with it. Burrows got all kinds of space. He hits it. Oh, just freaking missed. Oh, shoot. That should have been. With all the opportunities, we're going to talk about this on Red Half Sheffield this week, I'm sure. We've missed a ace load of chances today. It should be at least, right now, the scoreline should be 6-0. It should be 6-0 with the amount of chances. We just missed 2. Kiefer had 1 or 2 in the first half. The one that, it should be at least 6-0. Kiefer's had 2, and then we just missed 2. Adrian snuck in there for you, Red White Wizard. He'll do it for 16. Yeah, no kidding. It's every game. It's every single game, Simon. We've seen it every single time. The touch map for Kiefer Moa all over the place. He's got dry blood all over his neck. Gus, Ty Campbell, Burrows. Ty Campbell looks lively, man. Ty Campbell looks really good. Gus Bus. Looking Gus. He's going to get it. Oh, deflected. Coming to the final minute of this one. Right on the 2-hour mark, almost. And Ty Campbell gets on the end of it. Just does. Oof. How much at a time is going to come up? That's the factor. How much left of this game do we have? Hello, darkness, my old friend. Eight minutes. Holy hell. 8 minutes? Show got 8 minutes to hold on here. Suter takes it out of Cooper's hands. And Blackburn still have it. Campbell's on the edge of the box. And now it's on the right-hand side. Burrows has that right hand. Oh, it's going to be a little bit of a Blackburn spell here to finish things, I believe. Oxford pull one back against Swans. It's still Derby 1, Stoke 2. As Blackburn work the ball into the box. Andre Brooks does good to defend off Cantwell. Cantwell's pissed because he didn't get a foul. Kiefer knocks it to Gus. Gus, it's a little stray pass. Little stray pass. And that's keep us. Cooper comes down with it. Yep. Blackburn aren't going to amount anything here. Even like I said about 5 minutes ago, if they pull one back, I still don't really feel worried. Kiefer to Souza. Souza up to Gus. Come on, Gus. Get around the keeper. Oh, did he touch it? I wonder if the keeper touched it. I don't know if the keeper touched it or not. It looked like he did. And Blackburn just run. They do the Luke. It's 8 minutes. The clock is exactly right. We're 2.25 minutes into the 8. Did Pears come out and touch it? Ooh, he got it with his left hand, I think. Look, he got it with his left hand. Look, yeah, looked like he got it with his freaking left paw. Well, or the midsection. This part of his arm, his forearm. Raksaki McCallum going to come in to burn a little time, or not Raksaki, Sariki and McCallum, excuse me, coming on to burn a little bit more of the clock here as we just approach 3 minutes of added time. Femi Sariki for Gilchrist and McCallum on for Big Keefe. Serviceable day by Big Kiefer. Call it Big Keeper. Solid performance by Big Keefe. He needs another goal, though, to get his confidence up. Oxford go close to leveling that at 2 apiece. Blackburn get us underway. Yeah, I'm coming up to about 4 minutes left to play. Whoa, Oxford just went so close. Damn, that was close. Yee. Souza. As we have less than 4 minutes. Yeah, we've gone one up front, but we're going to defend like crazy now for the last 4 minutes and change, or 3 minutes and change. McCallum's got Cantwell pretty well locked up. Sariki gives a bit of space. No, that was Brooks that gave him a bit of space. Ball comes in. It looks like it's going to be a Blackburn corner. Just kidding. No, it's not. Coming on 5 minutes here. 3 minutes at a time. Cut out by Sariki. Gus ain't going to be able to get there. Gus wanted, I think, a handball. Blackburn comes striving way down the left-hand side and give it away, and Arblaster mops it up. No, he didn't. Suter mops it up. Arblaster heads it back to the Blackburn. And here we go. Blackburn as we approach 2 minutes left. Stoke defeat Derby 2-1. And Swansea and Oxford are about to come final here as Cooper corrals the ball in goal. See you, Red and White Wizard. I will be back for next week's commentary against the Pigs on Sunday. Cooper gets us back underway. 90 seconds left of the game left. They're going to go to us. Bonus coverage. In a minute, I'm going to have all 3 games on United. Hello, darkness, my old friend. For Cooper, 9 in total. What are you talking about, Adrian? No, I'd go Campbell. Michael, I'd go Campbell and... yes, I will. I'll do that tomorrow. I got to do tomorrow. Dublin, I got to do tomorrow. I got to the Bristol City game and the Wednesday game. Blackburn have the ball. We got less than 30 seconds left to go. I don't know. That'd be a weird incentive in his contract, if I'm honest, John. And is that going to do it? I think that's probably going to do it. Here comes one last throw. Oh. Here comes a long throw. I mean, taking their time. If this doesn't result in anything, they should blow full time. And that'll do it. The Blade Yards take all 3 points. All 3 points. All 3 points. And it is a full-time result of Blades 2, Blackburn Rovers 0. Adrian got it right. This game was much easier than expected. Yeah, I think a lot of people thought it was going to be a tougher game. But it turned out to be relatively comfortable. But yeah, late to the party. Blades get a goal in each half. One from Burrows, one for Campbell. Put the bow on a 2-0 victory. And we march on to Bristol City in the midweek on Tuesday, and then the Steel City Derby next Sunday, 7:30 a.m., 12:30 kickoff in the jolly old England. 3 points. A bit of Irish there for you, Dublin. See you, Christopher. Yeah. I wouldn't say a convincing win. It's just I think Blackburn are a step above Stoke from last week. But yeah, I mean, 2-0 was easy as you like. I guess they really didn't even sniff our goal. They had a couple of chances, but that's it. So yeah, for me, that's going to do it until next weekend. If you haven't done so, follow me. There's my title, cjarvis_13 on Twitter. If you wanna follow me, you can. Follow the podcast Red Half Sheffield on Twitter /X, Facebook, Instagram, all that stuff. Preview pod for Bristol City will be out hopefully Monday. And then there'll be one for the Wednesday game midweek. Probably Thursday. We'll probably have a sum up of this game and the Bristol City game, probably somewhere around Wednesday or Thursday. And then I'll be back behind the mic next Sunday for the live stream of the Steel City Derby. If you haven't done so, like the stream, subscribe to the Sheffield United Way. I always put out good content. And until next Sunday for the Steel City Derby, I will leave you with Up the Blades. Come on, you red and white wizards.
He leads us all the way, playing proper football, the Sheffield United way. Ale, 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 ale.